Good morning. It's Monday, November 20th. It's about noontime, 35 degrees, bright and sunny, and we're in Maine. Wife and I are over here visiting family for the holidays, so I thought I'd come down here to Great Wass Island. It's a great little hike. Done it a few times. You'll see plenty of ocean here, no mountains. And we're gonna go out the Mud Hole Trail to the Shoreline Trail and then back along the Little Cape Point Trail to where we stand right now. Yeah, island projects out to sea farther than any other landmass in eastern Maine. It's a very, very interesting landscape, as you'll see as we go through. So let's start in. It's a bit brisk today. Got a good breeze with the 35-degree weather. But bright sun, so oh yes, no dogs here. And I guess they mean it. Oh, nice. And it's been about 10 years since I've been here, maybe a little longer. These signs weren't here then, but the trails were. We're gonna go this way. So after that really small ascent up the ledge, there's a lot of walking just like this. It's still really pretty even in stick season. Ground's pretty dry, even though yesterday we had a little bit of snow and rain, depending on where you were. So after we walked along the ledge there a little while, we came down, and now we're probably in the area why it's called the Mud Hole Trail. But the mud's fairly dry. There hasn't been a lot of precipitation the past few days. Last night we had a little snow, but just a skiff. Trails blazed in sky blue or dark blue, hard to know. All right, another bog walk here. Well-maintained trails. And if you look at a map as to exactly where this place is, it's not too close to anything. All right, Shoreline Trail. You can see through the trees there, you get a little water. Getting a little bit of a look at the water there. That's just a tease though. Still walking along the inlet here. You can see it's getting a lot wider. It's unfortunate you can't smell what it's like in here. The smell in here is tremendous. Evergreen like everywhere. It was a pretty good fresh blowdown at about the 0.9 mile mark. And a couple others too. And here's another. They're all easily navigable. I'm not sure what kind of maintenance the Nature Conservancy does on trails, but for the most part, trails are great. The blazing's fresh. This might give you an idea of what the weather's like here, especially in the winter. Look at all the timber that's been blown down. Alright, we're at the end of the Mudhole Trail, and we're joined up with the Shoreline Trail right here. Got a little over a mile to where we pick up the Cape Point Trail back. And now the trail's out over the rocky coast of Maine. Check that out. So, mountains are great, but this is kind of great too. And by pure luck, we hit it right as far as the tides go. At high tide, you don't have a lot of room to work here, but the tide's in. Oh, I'm gonna have to jump. Oh, this is pretty, isn't it? We're going to walk along the rocks here until we catch up with the other trail out on the point. So, a couple things. Even on a dry day, you got to be careful out here. See the ice? It's 35, 36 degrees, but we're in the shade. There's a wind. There's also a lot of equipment that's been washed up by the ocean. That's a lobster pot, a bucket, God knows what else, gloves. Some more lobster gear up here. I've been on the Maine coast when there's been some storms going on, and it's awe-inspiring to say the least. Well, blazes are still blue. We're still following them. That is so pretty. Got a little surf here, a little surf noise with water coming in. So we're coming up on the end of the land. It's right over there. And the trail hooks around here. And I believe we're going to get some outstanding sights over there with the big wide open ocean. You can see the water coming over the reefs, coming in. It was nice getting around that corner over there because that wind, it's coming off the shore. It's howling, but here it's really, really nice, especially in the sun. Alright, let's get to the good view. I think that's the remnants of a seal. Huh. So here's the view where Little Cape Point Trail comes out to the Shoreline Trail. That's Little Cape Point out there. And there's the Atlantic Ocean, the tide coming in. We're looking south-southeast. And if you remember that sign back at the parking lot, this landmass is the farthest south on the coast of Maine, protruding into the bay. So we're now at the last leg of the trip back to the parking lot. This is Little Cape Point Trail. And this is where everybody collects all the trash and everything they find. And at some point it gets hauled up. That's another lobster pot that's full of stuff. What a pretty day. Pretty hike too. So now we're going to head back. We got 1.6 miles back to the parking lot. Not too much trail left. Traveling down the ledgy spine towards the parking lot. I think once upon a time, my previous trip, I saw a deer out there. I don't think I'll see one today. Oh, I don't remember these 10 years ago, but I'm not going to complain. Taking this back up onto some of the ledge here. I mentioned the smell before. Got that evergreen smell going. And we're on the final bog walk. And here we are where we turned off from the Mudhole Trail earlier. Good hike. So we're going to go get rid of the pack and then we'll do a quick recap back at the car. So that's Great Wass Island Preserve, managed and maintained by the Nature Conservancy. Those trails were in fantastic shape, especially the Little Cape Trail, the one we came back on at the end. A lot of bog walks in there, and all of them in good shape. Both of the forested trails were really well marked. Never had a problem knowing which way to go. Out on the rocks along the shore, a little sketchy because you got high tide and low tide, and the trail markers tend to be up beyond the high tide mark. It was beautiful out there. Walking on the rocks is pretty challenging. It's not as challenging, I think, as bouldering up a mountain, but it's still a good workout. Put in about 5.4 miles today. Elevation gain was negligible. And now it's getting pretty cold out, so I'm going to call it a day, and we'll catch you on the next one. Please like and subscribe, and thanks so much for watching. Bye.